2K TV guest Jack Harlow. Head over to the Spotlight chat.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Is it, DA, it's all.
Thank you very much.
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Now, a look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama with the power forward position. And for the Pelicans, the forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and...
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that Ja Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps upping his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
Now the Grizzlies with it, and going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And you'd think this was a favorable matchup for them, but last year anyway, that was not the case at all. And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, G.A. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
That one falls.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Back to Hayes. Ingram outside. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Pass to Adams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Ingram outside. And there's the feed to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Hayes.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good, Ingram.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Morant. And finish off by Morant.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Ingram outside. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Williamson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
Connects from three-point range. Morant's got 9.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Jones looking for an opening. And Hayes kicks to Jones. The shot off that time. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Here's Bane. And they pick up 2.
Weaving his way through the paint, Desmond Bane flexing his way to the basket.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Nancy's checked in for the Pelicans. Outside, Jones. Pass to Ingram. New Orleans Orleans moving it around. And then Jones with the jam.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Here's Morant. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 11.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. It's tipped. Morant outside. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Conchar, covered by Hayes. Back to Brooks. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Here we have two first-year head coaches.